11th Standard English Unit 1 Poem Once Upon a Time உள்ள book back answer பார்க்கலாம். First, based on your understanding of the poem, answer the following question in one or two sentences each. First question, what do you associate with the title of the poem? First question answer, I associate the past incidents of that poet that happened a long ago with the title of the poem. Second question, what is the relationship between the narrator and the listener? Father-son relationship. The narrator is the father and the listener is the son. What happened to the poet when he visited someone for the third time? The doors were shut. The doors were shut on him when the poet visits someone for the third time. அடுத்தது டி வந்து பிக் அவுட் த எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் தட் இண்டிகேட் கான்ஃப்ளிக்ட்ஸ் ஐடியா. ஆன்சர் வந்து பேஜ் நம்பர் 21 இருக்குது. பேஜ் நம்பர் 21 லாஸ்ட் ஸ்டான்ஸா அதில் 4th லைன் ஐ ஹாவ் ஆல்சோ அதில் ஆரம்பித்து அந்த போயம் முடிகிற வரையும் போர்டு வரையும் பீயிங் போர்டு வரையும் டி கொஷினுக்கான ஆன்சர். அடுத்த இ கொஷின், ஹவு டஸ் த பொயட் கம்பேர் இஸ் ஃபேஸ் வித் ட்ரெஸ்ஸஸ்? ஆஸ் வி வியர் டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ட்ரெஸ்ஸஸ் on different occasions, the poet has learned to wear different faces at different situations. What does the poet mean when he says goodbye? The poet means good riddance when he says goodbye. What pleasantries does the poet use to fake cordiality? Goodbye, glad to meet you, it's been nice talking to you. What does he desire to unlearn and relearn? He desired to unlearn all sort of melting things, such as flattering words. He desired to relearn how to laugh sincerely. How is the I question how is the poet laugh reflected in the mirror? When he laughs, his teeth in the mirror get reflected like a snake's bare fangs. What does the poet long for? The poet longs for being like a child. He wants to leave all his fake qualities. Mention the qualities the child in the poem symbolizes. The child in the poem symbolizes the qualities of innocence and frankness. At the second, fill in the blanks. Choose the words from the box given. Complete summary of the poem. நான் உங்களுக்கு இதில் ஆன்சர் மட்டும் சொல்கிறேன். ஏ வந்து டியூப்ளிசிட்டி, பி வந்து அடால்ட், சி வந்து ஜென்யூன், டி வந்து சூப்பர்ஃபிஷியலி, இ வந்து ஃபால்சிட்டி, எஃப் வந்து பர்சனல், ஜி வந்து ப்ளசன்டரிஸ், ஹெச் வந்து ஃபேஷியல், ஐ வந்து மாஸ்க்ஸ், ஜே வந்து ஃபேக்ஸ், கே வந்து சைல்டு, எல் வந்து அன்லேர்ன், எம் வந்து ரீலேர்ன், என் வந்து மிரர், ஓ வந்து ஃபேன்ஸ். At the third, interpret each of the following express used in the poem in one or two lines. Laugh with their eyes. In earlier days, people laughed genuinely. They did not wear a mask of laughing face. Shake hands without hearts. Nowadays, people shake hands without any good intention. They do it only as a ceremony, like a fixed portrait smile. People smile without any expression. They put on an artificial smile on their faces all the time. Hands search my empty packets. People always try to estimate one's status and wealth. They make friendship with others accordingly. To unlearn all these muting things, the poets want to leave all the unwanted things such as flattery and relearn all childhood behavior. Read the lines given below and answer the question that follow. But now they only laugh with their teeth while their eyes block gold eyes. Who are they? Answer வந்து they are the people of the present day. Explain ice block cold ice. Ice block cold ice means ice lacking emotion or a feeling of warmth and endearing. Expression in relationship. Identify the figure of speech used here. Metaphor. Most of all I want to relearn how to laugh or my laugh in the mirror. Show only my teeth like snakes bare fangs. What does the poet want to relearn how to laugh? The poets want to relearn how to laugh because the laughter resembles a snake's bare fangs. Whom does the poet want to relearn from you? The poet want to relearn from his son. Mention the figure of speech used, a smile. Explain the following lines with reference to the context. Once upon a time, son, they used a laugh with their hearts. Reference. These lines are taken from the poem Once Upon a Time, written by the poet Gabriela O'Hara. Context. The speaker says to his son, to the Once Upon a Time, people were sincere and laugh wholeheartedly. Explanation. The poet recollect how long time ago people showed real emotions. He expressed that they laughed with their eyes. It means they laughed from their heart. Here heart. It was real, but now it's not so. Explanation. The author says that the people invite him to their homes. First and the second time they keep quiet. When he goes the third time they shut the door at his face. I have learned to wear many faces like dresses. Reference. These lines are taken from the poem Once Upon a Time, written by the poet Gabriela O'Hara. Context. In these lines the poet narrates what he had learned now. Explanation. People wear different dresses at different occasions. Similarly, the poet wears many faces like home face, office face, street face, host face, and the face with all expressions. These artificial facial expressions help him to manage all situations. I want to be what I used to be. Reference. These lines are taken from the poem Once Upon a Time, written by the poet Gabriela O'Hara. Context is these lines the poet expresses his present desire by stating how it was his young age. Explanation. The poet regrets for his present behavior. He wishes to become when he used to be in childhood. Children don't know the crafty ways of the world. They do things naturally. Likewise, he longs in this poem for he wants to be. Answer the following question in about 100 to 150 words each. Explain the things the poet has learned when he grew into an adult. The poet has learned to wear many faces as he does it with dresses. Generally, people perfect to wear dresses suitable for different location. Different occasion require different dresses. He wears different kind of face like home face, office face, street face, host face, and a face with the mixture of all expression. He also has learned to laugh superficially and shake hands without any good intention at his heart. He also has learned to say goodbye when he actually meant good riddance. He says glad to meet you without actually feeling happy inside. Though he feels extremely bored, he says it has been nice talking to you. This poem is nothing but a criticism of modern life. Justifies this statement. ஆன்சர் வந்து poem once upon a time. Poem once upon a time, poet Gabriela O'Hara theme faces the index of mind. In early days, European people were innocent and lived in simple life. They were with what they had. They were not greedy for money. Nowadays, lifestyle has changed a lot. So, in order to meet the modern day requirement, they run after money. In order to please others, they follow all kind of artificial manners. They laugh on the sake of laughing. They don't really mean to laugh and just show the teeth. Even shaking hands with others, they printed to be good in front of others. They change their face if they change their dresses. In this poem, the poet wears home face, office face, street face, etc. People express differently when they mean something else. Face is the index of mind. Does the adage concur with the views of the poet? Poem Once Upon a Time, poet Gabriela O'Hara theme face is the index of mind. No, the adage does not occur with the view of poet. According to this adage reveals whatever we think in our mind. An index is the page of book that shows the inner context of the book. Similarly, face reflect our inner thoughts. In early days, people were innocent and honest. They did not know how to print it. Nowadays, people have changed a lot. Their words and deeds don't mean the same. Act very polite and kind outwardly, whereas they think differently in their minds. In the context of this poem, they don't laugh and shake hands wholeheartedly. They mask their faces different expression. The poet says goodbye when he actually means good riddance of mind. Though he does not feel happy on seeing other, he says glad to meet you. Listening actually, first read the question given below, next listen to a script from a poem read out by our teacher or played in a recorded note that the child admire and praise the abilities of his or her father. Tick the right answer from the option given. When the furnace need to be repaired, they have to hire man. Father knows no words like fail. It is certain that the father would restore the confidence of the family member. The father will not be able to mend a broken chair. The children expect their mother to guide them in action. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.